Let's keep that Space Marine away from the shiny man.
Brother, go. Seek the Oracle's wisdom.
Well. Welcome, brothers. You have sought the knowledge of the foil, and the foil is ready to talk. Today, we're going down that foily hole again, as we always do, and we're talking about a character who is a legend, who is a myth, who is the master of the shadows. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Now, before you call me insane, before you call me mad, just please listen. The foil, it's trying to help you here. Now, I haven't always been the biggest fan of the Raven Guard, but if the foil is right on this one, this will make the Raven Guard one of the most coolest and most badass first founding chapters. What is this? What the hell am I on about? What is the foil telling me in my sweet dreams? Well, we have to go back to the start. We have to talk about previous rumors about new Space Marine models being introduced. We've talked about a new Lysander, a new Forge Father Vulcan Hestan. There's an Iron Hand Terminator apparently coming. And there was also something coming for the Raven Guard. Well, the foil, the whispers, they're telling me more. And if this turns out to be true, then we are in for an absolute roller coaster of a ride. So we all know right now the chapter master of the Raven Guard is none other than Shrike, right? He is there. He is leading the Raven Guard. But unbeknownst to a lot of people, that Shrike doesn't really want to be the chapter master of the Raven Guard. He's willing to step down for the true master of shadows to be revealed. Well, what I've been hearing from the foil itself is apparently that may be going down in not even, well, it could be this edition, it could be next edition, but apparently on the horizon is a brand new chapter master approaching for the Raven Guard. And who is that chapter master? Who could be coming from the shadows to lead the Raven Guard? Once again, it's none other than the Horus Heresy Marine we know as Shadowkin. Now, I know I sound insane, but just listen, because the foil makes it all make sense. We are going deep. We are going out of the limits here, but trust me, it all makes sense. So Shadowkin's opening is very, very open. During the Horus Heresy, he went to the Sol System while the Siege of Terror was happening, and he got called to this gene lab with a distress call. The reason he got called to this gene lab is because there was a relic there called the Magna Mater, and basically what that included is the genomes of all the Primarchs. So for one, you could remake all the Primarchs if it got into the right hands of a certain doctor or scientist or gene slicer, whatever you want to call it, right? You can literally remake your own Space Marines or remake the Legions again. Now, this big fight happened, and Shadowkin's allies basically drew the traitors away, leaving Shadowkin on this station with this relic. Now, what Shadowkin did then is put himself in like a self-stasis that Marines can do, where they like cocoon themselves, they heal themselves, they're waiting then to be broken out of this, and basically like repaired for the Legions or the chapter who then finds them. Now, before his eyes closed, he saw words on the wall where he actually was, and those words were Sang Primus Portum. Now, the Sang Primus Portum is basically what call was given to make all the Primaris Marines. This is literally where the Primaris Marine came from. This connects the Primaris to the Horus Heresy. It all started then with Gilliman and Call. And the foil is telling me not only did Call get this relic, he also got Shadowkin. What if all this time Shadowkin has been in the labs of Belisarius Call, ready to be unlocked. He's there. He's locked up somewhere in stasis. We know this is what Call does. He locks Marines away, waiting for them to wake up, and then he can use them in, founding new chapters and reinforcing chapters, whatever he bloody wants. I'm saying this right now. The foil is guiding me to this theory. I personally think the new character for the Raven Guard is going to be Sharrokin. He's got to come back, and Shrike is going to step down, seeing Sharrokin. This is the true master of the shadows. He fought with Korax. He learned from Korax, right? There's no one better than Sharrokin unless it's Korax himself. It all makes sense. This is where I think they're going to go with the narrative, with the lore, and bring back an ancient warrior from the Horus Heresy to lead the Raven Guard again. How cool would that be? That would give the Raven Guard a one-up on all the other chapters. We actually have our legend from our history. Imagine Sigismund coming back and leading the Black Templars. That's how amazing it would be. If it happens for the Raven Guard, it would be one of the coolest things, I personally think, a Space Marine chapter could have. Again, if they bring Sharrokin back and they go down this road, I'm not even a fan of the Raven Guard, as I mentioned at the start, but him coming back would make me an instant fan of him, because you get that legendary warrior. This is the chap like Shadowstep Lucius and just slapped him across the face. This is the guy that hangs down on salamander ships when they're like looking at you in the dark, like, wow, you can't see me. Yes, I can. I'm a salamander, right? He's literally been there. He was there through the Great Crusade. He was there through the Horus Heresy. Maybe he's the one who comes back, then starts to search for Korax. We know Korax is actively hunting Lorgar in the warp. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna bring Lorgar back, and they're gonna bring Perturabo back. When Lorgar comes back, whenever they bring him back, I bet your bottom dollar that the smell of Lorgar entering real space is gonna bring back Korax himself. Korax, Sharrokin, linking up again. This is what dreams are made of. Brothers, ask yourself one question. Has the foil ever betrayed you? All it has given you is the truth, the guidance to the path of enlightenment. Follow me, for he is coming. Now join me as we bask in the shadows of his vengeance. Kaka!